Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ali. I hope you're all doing well and are staying safe. So today I have a troll beads video that I want to share with all of you, and this video has been requested so many times, but I just haven't figured out a way to share this well enough. But I'm going to try because, as I said, it's such a requested video, and it is all about fantasy necklaces. And TrollBeads does these fantasy necklaces. I have a few of them, and most of these are just these chains, and these are just a continuous chain. There's no clasp, so it's all connected, and at the end you have a drop. Now this one over here is a peacock pearl, there's a white pearl, there's a rosa pearl, there's different gemstones like onyx and amethyst. There's one that came out recently in the latest collection, which is a rose quartz, and they're all so beautiful. So there's these necklaces, and there's different ways you can wear these and design with these. As I said, they are continuous, so they don't have a clasp, so they just go over your head. And they come in different sizes or lengths for the chain itself. Mine is the longest chain length that they order. I'm going to actually put it down here, what it is in centimeter and inches, because I don't remember off the top of my head. And the reason I've done that is when I have the longest chain available, it gives me a lot of wiggle room, as in how I want to design my fantasy necklace. And so the easiest way is just putting some beads on the chain itself. For example, I have these two beads here. One is a black cat's eye, and then I have the lotus bead. So what I'm going to do is, if I want a very simple design, I'm going to go to the end here and thread this through the bead itself. So that's the first one, and then this is the little silver, so I thread it through there, bring it back down, and that is the little design. It's very simple, and you do whatever you want. You can do multiple glass beads, multiple silver beads, just one, and then this goes over your head. And as I said, I do the longest chain available. So the way that you shorten the chain is that, first of all, I saw this on a YouTube video that a retailer had done, on how to wear this fantasy necklace. And they said that you just simply knot the chain, not very tight, loosely. So you get this knot, and then this will hang at the back, and this will go on the back of your neck, and then you have this necklace, and you could knot it wherever you want. And this chain is so strong that nothing happens to it, and it doesn't tangle. And I have tried that before, and it has worked. So this was from a TrollBeads retailer, is where I learned this trick. And the other way is you could put a stopper here wherever you want it, and then that way it is secure. Now, I do want to caution you that not all troll bead stoppers are created equal. Some have more give in their silicone lining, and some have less. So I would use one that for a fact is very, very tight fitting. And the way you would put a stopper on is through a tool that TrollBeads sells, which is this little thing with a loop at the end. So there's this loop. So if I'm doing a stopper, so for example, I have the stopper, there's a silicone lining, I would put that inside or over the rod. Then I would go to the end, hook the chain on this loop, and then gently pull this through. And it's kind of hard to do because I'm looking through the camera lens, and see how it just pulls it through, and then you can move this wherever you want and whichever length you want. And this tool is actually very useful, not just to put stoppers, but you can actually put your design on it, then hook the necklace or your foxtail bracelet end through here and then just slide everything on. And so yeah, TrollBeads does sell this, and there's a magnifying glass at the very end to look at your beads better. So yeah, it's a cool tool to have, I feel. Now, if you don't have this tool and you don't really want to buy it, you can also use one of these. Now, this is a crochet hook, and you do the same thing. You would put a bead on here or a stopper on here. You would hook the chain or the bracelet on that little hook, and then do that exact same thing that we did with this tool. And so yeah, you don't really have to go buy this. You can just go to your convenience store and grab one of these for a couple of dollars and you're good. And so yeah, so that is the simplest way to wear a fantasy necklace. Another way is TrollBeads makes fantasy pendants, and what that means is, like, let me show you some examples. The latest one I bought is the Snow Fairy, and there's another one I have as an example, and it is this one, and this is the peacock, enchanted peacock, I think, fantasy pendant, and these are specifically made to go on a fantasy necklace. So for example, this one, the peacock, you see that it has this opening here and here. So what you would do is you would take the end of the fantasy necklace and thread it through here and bring it out up top and then pull it through, and you have that. So it's just very easy. And then again, you can use a stopper at the back to make the chain smaller if you have a longer chain. If you buy a chain that is exactly right for you, then you don't have to do that stopper trick or the knot trick. So you have this. Now, this is the simplest way. You can wear it and then be done. Another thing you could do is maybe put more beads on here. So for example, we had this. Now you could put this on. And again, I have the lotus bead. And so you could put that on. I feel that's really fussy. So, oh, actually, that's kind of tangled up. Wait, hold on a second. It's kind of hard because, as I said, I'm doing it through the camera lens, which is not the easiest thing, but let me fix this. So this is what I've done. So what I've done is I've put the peacock pendant on the bottom of the fantasy necklace. Then I threaded a stopper here and I stopped it a little above it. And then I put, you know, a gemstone and another silver bead here. So now you have more of a statement piece where your pendant is. So it's a bigger pendant, and you can, as I said, again, do whatever you want. You can put multiple, and you could do multiple stoppers. You know, you could put one here, then you could put another one here, then put another couple of beads here, so you can keep making this longer. It's completely up to you. So that's one way to do it. Now let me show you another way. So I have this one. This is the white pearl one. So instead of using a fantasy pendant, you could put a few more beads. So I have this right here, and this is a jumbo, and you could just do that. You know, a jumbo is a pretty big glass bead, so you could just do that, or you could put a couple more beads and make it more of a statement. And so I have that. So there's that. Do you see how beautiful that looks? And then you can do the same thing. Now you can put a stopper here and add a few more beads. So instead of using a fantasy pendant, you've put some beads on, then you'll put a stopper on and then put some more beads on, and then you have a design. So that's another way. Now, the biggest question I get asked about fantasy necklaces is how do I use splitter beads? So TrollBeads does make something called splitter beads, which one example is this vise owl. So if you can see, it has this hole here at the top and the bottom, and then it also has holes on the two sides. So on a regular necklace or a bracelet, you could either wear it this way or this way. On a fantasy necklace, we can split the necklace. So let me show you what I mean by that. So let me take these off and then show you what I mean by splitting. So for this, I'll take this, and this is where the long chain really comes in handy. So if you pull apart the chain this way, you bring it this way and you kind of double it up this way. I'm trying to show you as much as I can. So you have this. Now you've split it kind of, and you have this necklace like this. So you have the chain doubled up, and then you have two sides. Now what you can do is now you have these two ends, and you take your splitter bead. In this case, it is the vise owl, and you go to the bottom, you thread it, and then you take it out from this side. Instead of the top, you take it out from the side, which is, as I said, it's hard to do because I'm trying to do it through the camera lens. Okay, let me quickly do this and then I'll show this to you. Here you go. So I have now essentially split the necklace. So it's in two parts. So what I did was I showed you how I put the necklace into two, and then I threaded one length from here to here, and then took that same the other side, threaded it through the bottom to the other side. And so now I have this, and now I can simply wear it this way. Now this becomes my pendant, and now this portion, it doesn't go over the head because it's in two pieces. So what you do is you take a clasp, any TrollBeads clasp, so have this one, and you would hook these chains on either side. So you would take this one and hook it on here, and then you would take this side and hook it on here. And so now you have a necklace which is split. And so you have this pendant here, you have a double chain on both sides, you have the drop, and then this goes around your neck. So this is an easy way to split a necklace. Another thing you can do, you can wear it just as is. Or if you want it more ornate, want a more ornate design, what you would do is before putting the clasp on, you would thread beads on either side here. So you would put glass beads or something on both sides, and you have a more ornate design. And so that is splitting a necklace. So another way I split the necklace is, first I put in some beads. So I put in, a go round or the jumbo go round. I put a silver in, and then I put in a stopper here, and then I split it. So I split it with this star bead, which is also a splitter. And so now I have this design before I split it. Here in this necklace, I just split it with just the drop. And so there's multiple ways you can do it. It's just, you're just limited by your imagination. And then you can put more beads on either side and then use a clasp, to make it into a necklace to go around your neck. So there's these different ways to do your fantasy necklace and how you split it. If you have any questions about it, do let me know in the comments and I'll try and answer them for you. But as I said, this is why I haven't done this video before, because it's just so hard to show the actual splitting because I can't really figure it out through the camera lens. But I hope you guys got that. So that's just regular fantasy necklaces with the drop. There's another fantasy necklace I have, which is called the Changeable fantasy necklace, which is this one, and this is just a double chain. Again, no clasp, and on one side you have this little loop, and so again it goes over your neck. And on here, TrollBeads sells some pendants which have a clasp on it. So I have this one over here. This is a cat pendant, and this one is from an event. I do know that last year they released these cat pendants with a gemstone. I think, I don't remember which gemstone it was, but they did release this. So now they have this clasp here like they have on their regular clasps, and you can just clasp this onto this little loop that you have on the neck, and then you have a design, and then this acts as the drop. So you have this drop which you can change because there's multiple pendants that they have for this, and then you can use this chain, which is, again, there's no opening to it. You can use it the same way you do these other fantasy necklaces with the drop already on them. So there's this. I find that this changeable fantasy necklace is actually very, very versatile, and you can do so much with this. And I've shown some designs in the past where I've doubled it up and played with it, and done different designs with it. And I can try and insert a few pictures here and show you how I've done it. If you want me to do more designs with this one, do let me know. I can film another video. I know this one is getting really, really long, and so I don't want to do that right now. But if you want to see more designs with any of these, especially with the changeable fantasy necklace, because I do, as I said, different designs with it, let me know and I'll try and film another one. But this is but I just wanted to show you the basics of fantasy necklaces. I wanted to show you how to split a necklace. And yeah, so if you have any questions, if you want me to do a part 2 with specific designs, do let me know and put it down in the comments, and I'll try and do that. But for now, I hope this was even slightly helpful for you guys. If it is, let me know down in the comments. If you liked it, do consider liking this video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would love it if you would consider subscribing. And I'll see you in my next one. Stay safe, guys. Bye.